Hello, Aaron Waters, Kaylee Kleckner, Dominic Guida, and the rest of my lovely algebra students. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fine. It's 2:49 on a snowy Sunday afternoon, and we're getting ready to play our next hit. Oh, wait, that's when I used to be a DJ. Never mind. Okay, we're continuing on with arithmetic and geometric sequences. Now, we're not doing anything new, but we're getting extra practice with them. Remember the formula, okay? These big, long formulas here. A sub n is the term we're looking for, okay? That's the term we're looking for. Sometimes we know that term, and then we might be looking for a sub 1, but it's the term we're looking for. We are looking for, and my lovely wife has come in, and she wants to know if she can interrupt. What can I do for you? She's just checking up on me, making sure I'm not up to no good. Anyway, a sub 1 is our first term, the first term. Okay. D is the common difference, and it's got to be the first difference, right? Because it's got to be a linear function to fit the arithmetic sequence. And then n minus 1 is the number before the number we're counting to. N is the number we're counting to. N minus 1 is the number before the number we're counting to. That's a mouthful. Okay, and geometric is very much similar, except the R is the ratio, the common ratio. We use this when the pattern is exponential, the function is exponential, or the differences are being multiplied, or even the terms are being multiplied. It doesn't have to be the differences per se. All right, so we've got some directions here. And what I want to do is have you practice 4 problems, and then I will show you my solutions, and then we'll get to the video quiz. Now, before we do all that, let's just review really quick. We know that it's all about the differences. When our first differences are the same, are equal. For example, like plus 5. Okay, then it's linear, and we'll have a function something like f of x equals 5x, and there might be plus or minus some number over here, right? Okay, now when the second differences are the same, oh, by the way, this is when the geometric, this is arithmetic, arithmetic. This is when the arithmetic sequence formula can be used. Okay, when the second difference are the same, are equal, for example, like plus 8. Then we take half of this and multiply it by x squared. So we might have something like g of x will equal 4x squared plus or minus something. We don't know. But this is what we start with for our comparison line, right? Okay. The third differences are equal. Then we know it's cubic, right? I'm sorry, I should have said this is linear. This would be quadratic. And this would be cubic. And then we have an x cubed, like maybe an h of x equals x cubed. Now, I suspect it's 1/6 or whatever the third difference is, but I don't know that for a fact, and we won't be doing anything that involved. Okay, if the fourth differences are equal, that's quartic, right? And that's when we have like an m of x equal to x to the fourth. And I think that's going to be 1/24 of the difference, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay, now if the differences are multiples or being multiplied, either case, then we have a, like for example, if it's 1, 2, 4, 8, and then we go down here, we're going times 2 and times 2 and then times 2. Okay, we take this, it's exponential, it's an exponential function, and then we do something like f of x equals, and we take what the multiple is too, and we raise it to the x power. And then again, there might be plus or minus something after here. All right? And this is where the geometric sequence comes in. This is our geometric. We can use the formula on it. It might be easier. In fact, it's a lot easier. Okay, so let's get back to here. We got 4 problems for you to try. The first one, well, in all of them, you're going to determine if the sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or neither. If it's arithmetic or geometric, you need to find the indicated term. And it looks like on 1, I want you to find a sub 30. On 2, I want you to find a sub 40. Okay. On 3, I'm going to have you find a sub 10. And then on 4, I'm going to have you find a sub 8. Okay, so go ahead and try number 1. I'm going to do my solution, but don't watch my solution until you've tried it on your own. So let me move that a sub 30 over. All right, here it comes. Here comes number 1. So I'm going to go and look, and I notice it's plus 4, and plus 4, and plus 4. This is going to be a linear function, which means it fits the arithmetic formula, the arithmetic sequence. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. Now, I am looking for a sub 30 according to what Mr. Laurence said, according to my instructions, right? So I put a sub 30 there. That means n is 30 right there. N is 30. A sub 1 is 6. How did I get it? It's the first term. D is 4. Where did I get that from? The plus 4. And I'm going to multiply that by n minus 1, which would be 30 minus 1. So a sub 30 is going to be 6 plus 4 times 29. And hold on a second here. Okay, so 4 times 29. Well, 4 times 30 would be 120. I think it's going to be 116. Right? And I'm going to add 6 to that, and I'm going to get 122. So a sub 30 is 122. It's arithmetic. I don't want to forget to say that because the directions specifically say arithmetic. Okay? All right. Number 2. All right, I'm going to go look. It's plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, plus 9. It is not linear. They don't match. It's also not geometric because they're not being multiplied. The differences aren't being multiplied. Now, if I go down to the second level, I can see that they're all the same, which makes it quadratic, right? But that doesn't fit arithmetic or geometric, so this is neither. And based on the instructions, you can stop there. You don't have to go looking for a sub 40. If you really want to, you can. You'll have to make your table, do your x squared, do your comparison line. It's not that difficult, but it's not required based on the directions. All right, here are 3 and 4. If you haven't tried 3 and 4, please go and try them and then come back to see my solutions. And I'm having some trouble here with my mouse. I don't know what I'm doing. That is evidently true. All right, let me do this. Oh, wow, I could have swore I hit extend page, but that's fine. All right, so there we go. Now, let me see if I can get my airliner back up and functioning. There it says it's connected, and there it's scrolled again. Oh my goodness. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go looking for differences. So it looks like I've got, it's plus 9, but I notice it's times 4. That's times 4. Is that times 4? Let me check. Get the calculator out. Do 192 divided by 48, and sure enough, it's times 4. And if I do the same with 768 and 192, I'll get times 4. I know this is a geometric sequence. So I'm going to go to my geometric sequence equation, or my formula. A sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Well, n is 10 because I'm asked to find the 10th term, so a sub 10. A sub 1 is 3. R is 4 because I'm multiplying by 4 every time. And then n is 10 minus 1, or 9. All right, now order of operations, very important. I'm going to do 4 to the 9th and then multiply by 3. 4 to the 9th is going to be a very large number. Let's see, my calculator says it's 262,144. 262,144, and then I have to multiply that by 3. This is why the order of operations is so important. So many of you say you know the order of operations, you don't want to learn it, you don't need to do extra practice, but the first thing you do is go 3 times 4. It is not 3 times 4, it's 4 to the 9th power and then times 3. And so there is a sub 10. All right, let's see here. Again, if you haven't done number 4, give it a shot. Now, I notice here I'm going to divide by 4. Oh, no, I'm not going to divide by 4. I'm going to divide by 3. Pardon me. All right, divide by 3, and then divide by 3, and then divide by 3. And this one, too, will be divided by 3. You can check on a calculator if you can't see that. That means R is going to be, it's going to be geometric. R is going to be 1/3, because dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3. Try it on your calculator. Try 12 divided by 3, and try 12 times 1/3. And if you remember Wonder Woman, you're going to get the same answer. This is going to be 4, and here 3 is going to go to 3 1s, going to 12 4 times. 4 times 1 is 4, and the denominator I have a 1. Simplifying, I get 4, thanks to Wonder Woman. All right, very good. So we know it's geometric, so I'm going to go to my formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the power of n minus 1. Looks like a sub n is 8. Not 8, it's a sub 8 that I'm looking for. 36 is a sub 1. It's the first term in the sequence. And then I'm going to have a 1/3. I'm going to raise it to the 7th power. Right? And so a sub 8 is going to equal 36 over 1 times 1 over 3 to the 7th. Let's see, 3 to the 7th is a big number. 2,187. Now, we're going to simplify this. We're going to use Wonder Woman. And I'm guessing that 9 is going in. Let's see here. 2 plus 1 is 3. 11. 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 7, 18. Yeah, 9 goes into both. I'm not sure if 36 goes into both. I guess it doesn't because 4 doesn't go in. I'm going to divide both by 9. So I'm going to divide by 9. I'm going to get 4. I'm going to divide that by 9. And what am I going to get? I think I'm going to get 3 to the 5th, which is 243. 243. Now, I'm pretty sure that these don't simplify anymore because the only factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4, right? And 4 doesn't go in because 4 doesn't go in the last 2 digits. 2 doesn't go in because it's not even, and 1 doesn't do anything for me. So a sub 8 is going to equal 4 over 243. That should be right. Let me just look back up at the original sequence. Notice how all the numerators have 4. And since r was 1/3, yeah, the numerator was 1, it's going to stay 4. All right, there you go. So I did 4 example problems. If you're not ready for the video quiz, go back and re-watch them. Okay, here comes the, no, there it is, the video quiz. You've got 3 questions. You have to determine if the following sequences are arithmetic, means is it a linear function? Geometric, will it be an exponential function, or neither? Okay, where it might be quadratic or cubic. You don't have to identify what it is if it's neither, but you might recognize it. Okay, if you don't recognize it and it's not geometric or arithmetic, then you don't have to worry about it. You can stop that problem. Then, if it is arithmetic or geometric, then you need to go ahead and find the indicated term. And you see on problem 1, I want to find a sub 10. Problem 2, I want you to find a sub 20. And problem 3, I want you to find a sub 12. Okay? Now, if you just write down neither for all of them without any work, you're not getting credit. You've got to show me how you know it's neither. Okay? So go find those differences or possibly the ratio. All right, that's it for the video. Mr. Laurence signing off. Have a good night, everybody.